Today, I wanted to talk about how we give our power away to those in our life and in lots of other ways too. We might give our power away in a romantic relationship and not let the other person know what our wishes, wants, and needs are, for instance. We might give our power away in a job and be a workaholic and trying to please the boss by doing everything he wants, even though we're feeling overwhelmed. Other ways we give our power away, religious doctrines. We might just swallow wholeheartedly something that our spiritual teacher tells us without critically thinking about it, or magical beliefs what might be considered magical beliefs like tarot or I Ching, which I do actually, but I always want to verify and see if this information is accurate because we can also give our power away to those other modalities. Other ways we might give our power away, we might give it away to our doctor. And I see this a lot. And when I go to the doctor with other people, they don't ask any questions. They just take whatever the doctor says to them as the utter truth without asking them questions like, oh, is this, could this also be such and such? Or what does that mean? Or why is it like this? And I see we do that a lot. I mean, all of us do it. And it's a lot easier actually to give our power away to other people because, well, first of all, we became habituated to it as children with our caregivers because they are the all-knowing people when we're so small, and it serves us to give our power away to them because that's how we get love, safety, and approval when we're young. But we're older now, we're all grown up, and we are still giving our power away without thinking twice about what the other person is saying. And we're abdicating our own responsibility, and we're not taking ownership. And then we can play the victim. We can be the victim, and we can offset our responsibility and sense of ownership onto the other person. If something goes wrong, we can blame it on them. And then we can continue to be a victim, which can be an identity. So we discover that in using the Kiloby inquiries that, in fact, we have to be a victim. And making that conscious helps it to lose its power over us. And the reason I'm sharing this is because, well, first of all, I've been watching on and off throughout the years all these documentaries about gurus that have been taking advantage of their devotees. There's every single one of those gurus in Kundalini Yoga and Bikram Yoga and so many other spiritual disciplines. All these spiritual leaders, unfortunately, probably they haven't dealt with their own shadow. And I'm going to do another video on our shadows, which is really important work and a part of this modality as well. They haven't worked on their shadow. And so, yeah, if we're not aware of our shadow, it's going to show up and we're going to abuse our power if we're in a powerful position. So, on the other hand, I'm really passionate about this subject because I feel like as a whole, we as a species on the planet, we need to start taking our power back and our agency back and bring it into our own lives so that we can have the life we want and we can create the life that we want. And we all have that ability, and we all have the ability to become aware of when we are giving our power away or when we are being a victim, when we are powerless. And that is really the road to freedom and embodied liberation. So if you want to learn more about this path and these tools, feel free to set up a free clarity call with me, and I'd be happy to discuss how you too can find more liberation and freedom, joy and happiness in your own life. Thanks for listening.